So it is, what time is it? Oh, I cannot see. Yee. Okay, it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've been procrastinating all day because I joined this hackathon, this Web3 hackathon. So I'm working with 3 developers to try to get this idea, turn it into reality pretty much. And I'm the only designer on this team because, in this space, everything is new. So it's nothing but developers. There's not that many designers. So I'm the only designer on this team, which means that I'm acting as the designer, project manager, leader. I'm the one that's kind of like I'm pretty much the one that's like telling a whole timeline and all this other stuff. And I'm just so grateful that AI is where it's at, because I would not be able to. So yeah, not only am I having to design the look of it, I also got to research. I got to do user research. That means I got to go out and find people to use for like testing of the prototype that we're doing and things like that. So I got to do all of this to make sure that the project is good, because it's going to be looked by the actual like industry professionals. So and like they're going to be using it and making sure it's good. But not only that, I'm also, because of I'm speaking in tongues, but I have to do all of this technical stuff and design stuff. And also on top of that, I got to think of the storytelling too. Now the storytelling part is pretty easy, because it's about payments and I can just like come up with something. I guess, the marketing background helps with that. Well, yeah, I'm so grateful for AI because it can literally help guide me through this process, because I didn't go to school for UX design. I'm not going through some other boot camp. I already got like student loans from going to school in college for getting my advertising degree. I'm not doing that. I've been teaching myself this whole time and using the resources that I have. And AI has been a major resource that I've been using, like ChatGPT, obviously. But I've been using the paid version of ChatGPT, but for some reason, my payment isn't even going through. So now, thank God, I found another AI that I can use. And also, there's also Google Bard to pretty much help me like go through a whole bunch of user research, because I ain't got time to be sitting here actually like reading through stuff. And I'm just going to use what's already been done anyway. And with the procrastination, I don't try to beat up myself too much about procrastination, because intuitively I know what that means. It's just I just go with it. But I also do know that a part of the procrastination is me not wanting to actually do it, because then I can fail. That's just pretty much it. But then it's like, once I get over the procrastinating hurdle and I start actually getting to the flow of things, then I'm like, oh, I can actually do this. I don't care if I fail or not. So yeah, it's 1 o'clock. I'm just now getting to do my user research and go from there. And also, the rest of my team is all the way in Africa, in Nigeria. So they're like 5 hours ahead of me. So that's also another thing to deal with. Granted, I don't think it's really gonna be too much of a problem, because the last role I had, the developers, they were all the way in freaking Russia, so that was even worse. I won't say it was worse, but like the time difference was just like really, really major. But I think working with them is gonna be pretty good. I mean, so far we've been constantly communicating. Granted, I've only been talking to one of the guys through WhatsApp, because WhatsApp, you can talk to people worldwide. So